Fala, galera, teve um probleminha aí no vídeo. Infelizmente cortou um pedaço, mas o que cortou foi que eu abri aquele armáriozinho ali, tinha umas faquinhas e tinha uma carta. A carta era do médico pro cara que morreu, né, o Sr. Clark aí, e não é o Superman, tá, gente? E dizendo que a mulher dele estava com um câncer terminal muito severo, que ele não suspeitava de nada até aquele momento, mas que não restava mais dúvidas que era isso mesmo, e que provavelmente ele vai precisar de morfina para ter em casa até os últimos momentos, que não tem mais o que fazer, que o hospital não ia resolver. Aí essa mulher apareceu, maneiro que o negócio ficou aberto e ninguém reparou, mas era para ser discreto, ok. Ela apareceu e disse que o estado de saúde da senhora Clark necessita de toda ajuda possível e frequente. E aí a gente vai fazer um interrogatório dela agora. Vamos ver.
She appears to be very flustered.
E a mulher tá lendo um negócio no meio do interrogatório. Tem alguma coisa pra cá. Ah, tá. Respiração pegando. A maquiagem tá borrada.
She's unable to hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed. I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
E
Here? Teapot with Black Dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colours.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
Acquired while working with Sir Carmichael. I used to help him manage his collection and choose his new acquisitions.
tá. A mulher tá toda borrada, cara. Acho que ela foi beijada, né, recentemente.
Did you have a good relationship with your employer?
He treated me well, and I am sorry for his death.
Have you seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Comside.
Perguntar onde ela estava na hora do crime, perguntar a versão dela dos fatos. Vamos perguntar onde ela
What
estava
were
na
you
hora do-
doing yesterday evening at the time of the murder?
I was sleeping. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns and they found the body.
Tá. Ela ouviu o cara falando, Franklin, né, falando com o jardineiro, eles que acharam o corpo. Vamos perguntar o que ela
What
acha
are
do
your
Franklin.
feelings about Franklin Clark?
What an odd question. Of course I think he's a good man. He's energetic, nice, very sociable.
Miss Gray, if I may be so bold, please do not take offence. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand. I must rest. Please excuse me.
Tá, ele falou que eu...
Earlier, you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clark kissing Miss Gray at the foot of the stairs.
Do you think this is a common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Que lindo.
Well done, mon ami. Well spotted.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did Sir Carmichael not defend himself? He appeared to have been active and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
Tá, aí ele viu o Franklin beijando a mulherzinha. A mulher falou que acha que o Franklin é um homem bom, sociável.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Aí tá andando, agora está sendo escondido no arbusto. Vamos esperar.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
Vamos tá andando bonitinho. Vamos esperar.
He then passes the bush and continues on his way to the house.
Não, ué.
No, Sir Clark used to gaze at the sea. Let her think again.
Cacete.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Fazendo sua caminhada costumeira. E o cara tá atrás do arbusto. Continua
The old
esperando.
man walks quietly along the graveled path.
Ah, tá.
Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Vou para pra olhar o pôr do sol. Não sei, eu vou botar na
The
direita.
killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass.
Ah,
Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat. He then lays down the ABC before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
eita, ferro.
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Pô, o cara trocou de roupa muito rápido, gente. Que isso?
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes, indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that. Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
My apologies. My throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
Caraca, que doideira. O cara é um assassino mesmo.
Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
Aí vão receber os convidados para a festinha.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
Tá. Essa mulher ainda continua como suspeita, ok. Ela é órfã, assistente do Sr. Clark. Ela cuida, ela gosta da Sra. Clark. Ele administra morfina pra ela e tá tendo um caso com o Frank. Vamos observar todo mundo. Ainda tá fudido esse cara. Ué. Não consigo observar ele. Isso é uma caneta? Ah, o resto que deu aquela caneta, tá. E você não tem o que aí dentro? Cacete. Agora eu tenho uma mola. Tá, ok. Vou fechar isso aqui, acho que é muito mate. Eu não consigo. Deixa eu fechar ele de novo. Tem outro objetivo? Ah, não. Vamos observar essa tiazinha primeiro. Eu não consigo observar nada. Que estranho.
I ought to concentrate on my guests.
Ah, ó.
Franklin Clark always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel.
Nossa, foi isso? Não.
Donald is always on edge.
Ela tá com olheira. Mãos tensas. E... mais o quê?
Leave me alone.
Cacete. Não sei mais o que tem aqui.
Leave me alone.
Ah, meu Deus, que saco. Ah,
Donald Fraser is very nervous at the moment, even if he's trying hard to control himself.
tá. Está nervoso mesmo que esteja tentando se controlar. Essa tinha que estar secando ele, né?
She appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time.
Colar, brinco, maquiagem.
She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of her eye. Did she make herself beautiful for him?
Claro que ela quis ficar bonito pra ele, né? Ó, ó.
Sometimes I love a brunette, sometimes I love a blonde. That's what the song says.
Foi isso?
The song says, sometimes I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden. But I am not sure that this blonde is an angel.
Tá.
I wish to thank you all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
Megan, dear girl, please be patient.
Mr. Poirot, how dare you address me by my first name?
Please excuse me, mademoiselle. What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name by chance starts with P.
Must we go into that?
Não sei, não sei, não sei.
No, of course. Not if it makes you uncomfortable.
Come on, Mr. Poirot. I imagine we all feel terribly uncomfortable about these murders.
It's true. We've to catch the killer, not be spared the gory details.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but I don't remember anything else. Nothing I haven't already said.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard, did your sister say if she was seeing another man?
She never would have told me.
Allons, surely sisters have no secrets.
She never spoke about any of that to me. Do you believe me or do I have to repeat myself? Betty knew I didn't approve of her behaviour. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened, she was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Tá, vamos ver esse aqui. Clever, adorei. Não. Tá, ele é autoconfiante, né? É um sedutor. Eu acho que não. Ah, se bem que ele seduziu a Beth. Verdade. Se ele gosta de trens. Provável. Ele manda junto com os horários dos trens para a cidade. Né? Impulsivo, não, ele é meticuloso. Frio, tá. Generoso. Tá. Eu esqueci de falar o que era aquilo ali.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start. Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
Tá, eles fizeram
Well,
meio
it's
que um
just that-
perfil. O cara é sedutor, o cara é autoconfiante, o cara é inteligente pra cacete, o cara é frio, meticuloso. Tá. Vou perguntar o que está incomodando
Is
ela.
something bothering you, Mary?
Well, Mr. Poirot, you see, I don't know if I can come to London just like that.
It's normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
But of course, I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon.
Tá, a senhora Clark quer falar com ele. Ele vai depois de amanhã.
The
falar.
meeting was most fruitful.
Really?
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for us to use our grey matter.
Tá, ele acha que já tem o suficiente para ligar os.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Vamos ver o que as vítimas têm em comum. Beth estava vendo outro homem além do Dono. Não. O corpo estava quente ainda. Beth tinha uma foto dela e Donald. A primeira vez chamava Asher. Ela tomava medicina. Cápsula de medicina, não sei o que é isso. Um remédio. Senhora Asher era violenta. Tinha um marido violento. O Donald era um homem violento. Beth tinha os problemas com a voz. Ah, será que aquilo era xarope? Tipo, tosse, né? Que a primeira vítima tomava. Ah, e o Sr. Clark era próximo, né, da Tora. Eu vou botar aqui, esse cara era um médico, que ela tinha problemas com a voz e que a outra mulherzinha tomava esse remédio.
The first two victims suffered from bad throat, and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clark.
Tá, elas tinham problemas. Né?
We have a lead.
It would pay to take a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Churston.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish.
Tá, ele mandou o cara ficar em Londres, caso o assassino mande outra cartinha.